Welcome in to the story of Chacha Vauzz, our second baseman out of Jamaica, trying to build his game and get to the major leagues. As we kick things off today, the plan is to get to the minor leagues, at least get drafted, and maybe we'll get into that first game. But first, we're going to go through the college baseball championship here with Cal State Fullerton. And for Chacha Vauzz, he's got to put forth a good effort. Talking again with our draft advisor, he really has not grown his prospect rating from where he was drafted coming out of high school. And trying to help improve those skills to help win that national championship. We're going to boost the contact and some of the base running, the speed, the stealing. And additionally, he is also rocking a couple new pieces of equipment to hopefully get us to where we need to be. As for myself, I've spent some time putting in the hours to try to get that timing down. So with all of that, we are ready to jump on in here to our first game today of the college baseball playoffs. And up first will be against the Texas Longhorns. Currently a projected 5th to 6th round pick, Chacha Vauzz at second base, the now 21-year-old set to get his game going. We've got two on, man on first, man on second. First pitch here of our playoffs is high and swinging perhaps when we shouldn't be. That work is in progress to correct that vision. And a little tapper it's gonna be then over to first, but beating out the throw, we will avoid the double play. However, it is not gonna be a hit to complete that dynamic challenge as it is fielder's choice. But we do get on base here, 2 outs, and we got our boy Lugo up to bat. Now, I would like to try to perhaps get a little bit of a jump. Leg kick is up. Get a little bit of an early jump. It is hit into the outfield, and it will land. Trying to get back over to second. We're caught in a pickle here because someone doesn't know how to rock these controllers. Can we get back? No, we're going to end the first. So we get on base. It's a little bit of a mix of good and bad. We get that first hit. Then we have some more issues that we run into running those bases. We cost ourselves a chance at potentially more points, though we are up here 2-0, bottom of the first with an 0-2 count. Eichinger up to bat for the Longhorns. Play here at first. And it's going to be a soft little tapper here. Got to get the throw on in. And we don't throw it. Hit the wrong button. As mentioned, this is going to be a learning curve. It's another error for us. Just simply hit the button it tells us. We'll have a chance to correct here. Top of the fourth, we've got bases empty. We're leading off. And there's some good contact, Chacha, but it will be a soft fly to the center fielder. But considering what we saw last time, that's still a step in the right direction. We've got bases loaded, dynamic challenge. Drive in 1 or more runs. We're not going to be going for those home runs. That's not our game. But we got to get this ball poked into the outfield. Try to bring in at least one. And it's going to be fouled back here, pitch 1. Got to dial in an 0-2 count here. Need to not swing wild. And he's going to be hit. So we do drive in at least one. We'll take that ribby. Get ourselves over to first base as we take a 3-0 lead. That is the first time Chacha Vauzz has been hit by a pitch. And we don't have to worry about stealing this time with some weird miscues, hopefully. As the pitch is in, it's going to be popped up. 2 outs. It's just run, keep on running until it is caught. Longhorns, they get out of the jam. We move forward to bottom of the 6th. It's a 3-2 count for Oliver Doss. The Longhorns, they've tacked on 2 points here. Play is at second with 1 out. Pitch comes in. It's going to be a little dribbler down the middle. Got to try to turn 2 with a quick flip. Don't get hit in the head. I don't know if that went through his head or not, but we turn the double play. Our best time out on the field is when we don't have to click a button. As we head to top of the 7th, Rafael Ono comes on in here at pitcher. And it's time for us to try to get a good hit here. Bases are empty. We lead off the 7th. And swinging a wild miss there on the 90-mile-an-hour fastball. And it's a big swing, a big cut that misses. Vauzz is going to head to the bench. Ono strikes him out. But in the top of the 9th, a dynamic challenge with a chance at a token that fits here for our man. We need an extra base hit. Man on first, man on third, and swinging well ahead of the changeup. Not have had time to completely reset and swing again. The changeup gets him twice in a row. It's an 0-2 count here. What should be his last opportunity at the plate. And make it 3 bad swings. He didn't even try to run. I don't know if that's possible here in college, but another strikeout for Chacha Vauzz. But with what could be the final pitch here of the game, bottom of the 9th, 0-2 count, 2 outs, it's 9-3. Man here on second. Wiggins with a soft little tapper to short, and that will be your ball game. We get our first win here in the college baseball playoffs. He make it 9-3. And with a 2-hit day, it wasn't awful for Chacha Vauzz. That we will take. From there, we're jumping straight on into game 2, facing our second team from Texas, this time the TCU Horned Frogs. And for Chacha Vauzz, this was a team that did recruit him. These were the only 2 colleges that recruited him. At bottom of the first, a big opportunity. 2 outs, 2 on base. Got to try to poke this one into the outfield. Taking the pitch, and a good call for Chacha. That one clipping the far outside corner. With the count growing full here, 2-2. Got to find his contact or run this thing full. No one has moved yet. High one that he swings. He wanted that one. Instead, it's another strikeout here for Chacha Vauzz. Got to work on that plate vision. We'll have opportunities to get back at him. With an opportunity in the field, top of the 3rd, we are currently up 3-1. Jerry Ashley at the plate with 2 outs, 2 on, a 1-1 count. Play gonna be at first here. As Blake Ring, the pitcher, delivers a soft tapper right to Chacha. Just got to deliver the throw here, and it pulls him off the bag. Just took too long to throw it. He's got to be quicker than that. Honestly, it feels like if you give me the buttons to tap, that's far easier than getting that little icon into the target. Still stays 3-1 though, as we're back at the plate and tip one back right down the middle. It's an early swing. Chacha though, he gets under the next one and gets under it a bit too much. That one is going to be a soft fly to the shortstop, and he is retired. But he'll have an opportunity. Bottom of the 5th. Man on first with a lot of speed. A tight game. 4-3. 0-0 count. And that one's going to be inside. Man does advance over to second, though. We are down in the count 1-2. That one is close to another strikeout. Call in favor of Chacha. We're full 2-2. And getting a hold of it, but driving that one well foul. Chacha staying 2-2. Got to try to find a way to drive this man home. Extend that lead. And he swings wildly at another. He might need to hit the batting cages a little bit more. Good news for Chacha. We stay on top here, though. No outs, top of the 6th. Plays to be made here at second. We got to step up to the plate, deliver a ball, and find the double play. This time we're on target. And this time we're actually having to do something on the double play. That one does belong to Chacha Vauzz. A good flip from the shortstop and a decent ball, maybe not as tight as we would like. Takes this one to the bottom of the 7th. Another man on here for Chacha. This team, they've got a lot of speed. Chacha's not even the fastest currently at it, despite his goal of being the fastest guy in the majors. Makes contact, drives another one foul. He will, however, have the man go to second again, swinging at a wild pitch. Really got to dial in this vision here. Swinging at another high one. He heads back to the bench. 1 for 3 on the day and takes us to the top of the 9th. We're up by 1. Jerry Ashley at the plate. It's an 0-2 count, and it's popped up into the outfield. Not able to catch up to it is Chacha. They will get on the base path. Tying run on first. And it'll be up to Alan Stoitz to get him home. Will they look to steal? He's got some speed. Another soft little tapper. Not able to catch up to this one either. They've got the go-ahead on first. Alan Arnez now steps up to the plate. 2 singles in this one. 2 for 4 on the day. Can Oscar Wiggins put him away? Can we make a play here out on the field? The big pitch to come for the 1-2 count. It's back into the outfield, but caught. We will sneak out of here with a 1-point win, 4-3. Not the best performance for our guy Chacha Vauzz. Played better in that first game. Got to come ready here. Game 3 as we move on. A coach has a word for us after that game. And Chacha Vauzz feels like it's aimed at him. We can't get ahead of ourselves. We got to play one pitch at a time, do our best with every opportunity. And if we pick up the win in this next game, we are headed to the national championship. Chacha missed the opportunity in high school to win the state championship. Now the LSU Tigers, they stand in his way between what he really wants. Bring home that championship and make it to the league. With the semis underway, it's going to be an early opportunity here for Chacha to make a big impact as we got man on the corners with 1 out. Pitcher, Prescott. And it's going to be a foul ball, just a little bit too early. But he gets a hold of this one. Not able to drop in. The runner will advance. Sliding in, we will take the ribby. A sac fly from Chacha Vauzz. We take a 2-0 lead here in the top of the first. But we would grow that lead as we head to the bottom of the 4th. We're up 3-0. No one on. Play here at first. Chacha will step on over. Got to deliver that throw. And that time, much quicker. He's getting this thing down a little bit here. He's looking like maybe he's got a shot at least the minors right now. Can he get things under control at the plate? Right now, he is 0 for 1. A pop out and a sac fly. He gets behind this one, and it's going to drop into the left field. Staying at first, a base hit that brings home the runner. An RBI yet again here for Chacha Vauzz. And that's exactly what we want his game to be around. Get those little dinkers into the outfield and let him try to go to work on the base path. Let's take a look at what this kick looks like from the pitcher. It's a little slow. We might be able to do something here as that one is going to be popped up to center field, heading on back Chacha. But with 2 outs, Seth Hinojosa takes the plate. We might need to get into range here. Chacha, he's leaving early as that one's going to be hit to first. He will stay there and head back to the dugout. Not able to get the steal, still waiting for that first one. And as we move to the bottom of the 7th, LSU comes up out of nowhere and they take a 7-4 lead. Anderson Shipley at the plate. He's got 2 on, 2 outs. Play here at first. Pitch is coming in from Gross. And we've got our first showtime here. Time the outer pulse ring with the inner green ring and hit to make the catch. Okay. Well, I don't think we did it. Diving in, and we stop it. Play not going to quite be at home. We knocked the ball down, but we're not able to get the grab there and make a play on it. Bases are loaded. Bottom of the 7, we are currently down by 3. Good news, we got out of it. Jumping to the top of the 9th, though, we are still down 3. We've got to get on base here. Chacha Vauzz. Game on the line, and that ball's into the dirt. And the pressure building here with a 1-2 count. The game relies on Chacha, and he swings for another high one. We will come up short of the college baseball championship. LSU down 4-0 in the first half of this game, storm back and take it 7-4. Chacha has not been able to host a championship trophy, and it keeps our projected rounds still sitting around that 5 to 6 with a few teams interested. But where Chacha's gonna end up, that is still an unknown. Last time he was taken by the Padres in the 7th round. A few years later, and Chacha is drafted 6th round to the St. Louis Cardinals, a team that definitely has some upside.
Had a strong but not outstanding college career, Harold. What do you think of this young man? Because he didn't put up any staggering college stats, but scouts clearly have liked him for a while.
Well, they've liked him, and this is where the metrics have helped him. You know, statistically, not all there, but when you see him on the field and you see him go through the combine-type workouts, you see the potential of being an impact player. Not everybody's a #1 pick that ends up being a big-time player in the big leagues.
So maybe in the minor leagues, he can get with one instructor, one coach, who can unlock that talent that we've been waiting to see.
That's what you're dreaming on, and that's why you draft him and hoping you can develop it.
Look, he bet on himself out of high school, went to college, and it clearly paid off.
And once again, they nail it on the head. There is a lot of talent there, but it is raw. He needs time to progress and to build his craft, and by him, also talking a bit about ourselves here behind the player. Chacha Vauzz will be headed to the AA Springfield Cardinals to start developing, get that plate discipline under control, get behind those balls, drive them into the outfield, and finally let that speed start to come to fruition. If he could do that, he could find his way working on up to the major leagues. If we take a look here at the Cardinals organization and who they have at second base, they do have a young, promising player here, Nolan Gorman. He's a B potential, 24 years old, 73 overall. Meanwhile, we still have a lot of work to do. Right now, our potential is down at a C, 55 overall. We're 3 years younger. We've got some building to do here. But the guys up at AAA, perhaps they're maybe not too far out ahead of us. We might be able to catch on up. And we could go ahead and already start to do that by building up some of our contact and trying to get that base running upgraded a little bit more here, stealing up to 53. But before we can hit the field with our first game with Springfield, we got to try to get that bat up to shape here. So we're going to hit the practice field, get some swings in, and Chacha gives that one a ride. More high than long. Got to make sure these balls are getting down quickly if we're going to poke them into the outfield. Timing a little bit off there. That's been the problem. Just swinging too early most of the time or swinging at some wild pitches. We got a third one in here. Taking that one, that could go either way. And after taking a few more cuts, trying to dial in some of that vision, show a little bit of some patience. He also showed off a little bit of some power as well. Some of those balls taking some deep flies into the outfield. He feels like he's ready for his debut in AA baseball. This is a big moment for Chacha Vauzz. Moving to America from Jamaica, playing 1 year in high school, deciding to forego his original draft to stay in California and play for the San Diego Padres. Now he moves to a new part of the states he hasn't been before, Springfield, as he's set to make his debut. And it's going to be out in the field first. Top of the first inning. Aaron Sabato at the plate. He's got an 0-1 count, no one out, but 2 on. Play either here at second or at first, depending on where that ball flies. Going to the shortstop. He's got to make a play here. Get that first one. Get the double play, and he's got it. First big play here of his minor league. He gets that 6-4-3 double play. And hopefully that is just the building point for him when it comes to the fielding. We still got to build with that plate. as he's on here. 1 out, man on first. Ball comes in a little bit slow. He gets a little bit too ahead of it, goes foul. And with the man going here on the next pitch, he will slide in safe. Chacha Vauzz not swinging at that low one. Again, just working on some of that patience here. 1-1 count now, man at second. Checks his swing, but didn't check it quick enough. But with some patience, that count runs full here. 3-2, Chacha Vauzz. Can he get on base? What do the refs say? No, he swung. That'll be a strikeout instead. The ball was low and to the outside. He'll get another opportunity. Bottom of the third. Springfield up 3-2. And again, he's a little bit too far in front of that one. He's just got to slow down his vision here. He's not quite in the majors. These balls aren't going to be coming in as fast as he expects. Getting a touch on that one again goes foul. 0-2 count here. Chacha Vauzz. Can he battle back? And he'll take that one low inside. Ooh, and he gets drilled. He knocked a couple foul. Was driving up that pitch count. Now he heads to first with the free base. Trey Page to try to help extend this Cardinal lead. Let's take an eye here on the kick. Got to get back over to first. Pickoff not going to work. But if we can continue to get in the head here of the pitcher, maybe we can force a mistake. Might be able to steal on that one, but not quite going to have the opportunity here. Ball going deep, but will be tracked down by the center fielder. First down. Now RJ Yeager, he's going to step to the plate any moment. Here it goes. Steal attempt. Chacha Vauzz slides in. That ball gets there late. The first steal in the career of Chacha Vauzz. And hopefully a whole lot more to come. Might have been a little late on that reaction. We'll dial that in. Not too sure if we'll be stealing a third, though. With a 2-2 count, Yeager gets behind it, pokes it into the outfield. Here comes Chacha driving in, and he's gonna be safe. Chacha Vauzz scores his first run in the minor leagues, thanks to RJ Yeager. And that score was pretty big, as it's still 1 score. And taking the strike, didn't like the pitch. We're here bottom of the 5th. 1 out, nobody on for Chacha Vauzz. That one too low outside. Let's work the count and find the pitch we like. Taking the high one here finally. Works it 2-2. Oh, but the breaking ball gets him. They know that he can't lay off some of those high ones or some of those low swinging ones. Good news is Springfield Cardinals rally and grow that lead here as we send it to the bottom of the 7th. A 6-3 lead for Chacha. Man here on first, nobody outs. First pitch swinging. Takes that one for a nice fly to the outfield. Gets behind it, but is not quite driving it to where it needs to be. And as we jump in here, top of the 9th, we still hold that 3-point lead. 0-1 count, 2 outs. This could be the final batter, as it's going to take a nice little fly out to left field and caught. We win our first professional game. Might be minors, but it's going to count here. A 6-3 win for the Cardinals over the Wild Surge. And it wasn't an awful game here for Chacha Vauzz. He's starting to dial things in a little bit, and that's all we could ask for from this young fella. We are still waiting for that first career hit. Not hit by pitch, but we were hit by the pitch. We stole the base. We'll take that offensively, and we're going to continue dialing in here, and I'm going to continue hitting the practice field in between these episodes. But that is where we're going to leave it here today. We will get stuck on into the first real stretch of games next time. We're going to continue at home, then head out on our first away stand. So hopefully we're able to bring that bat next time and get Chacha moving around a little bit. He is growing. We're seeing that contact on the rise. The plate discipline, the vision, all that is going to come with both me as well as Chacha Vauzz. The speed is getting there. Still a lot of work to do in that. He's only 52 speed, so we need to get that up a lot higher. so he truly can become the fastest MLB player in history. But to make sure you don't miss out on the story here of Chacha Vauzz, who, can we get him in the background here? That would be appreciated. But this is where we are going to end it. Make sure you don't miss out on any of these episodes. Hit the bell icon on the bottom right or scroll down and hit the sub button and tap that bell icon so you're notified of when these videos go live. We'll continue on here tomorrow as well, keeping with the normal football schedule on this channel, but starting next week, it will change. This series will take over the Jaguars on Tuesday and Thursday. Jaguars, they're going to shift to Wednesday. It'll be double headers until we finish that series. And then college football, that's going to be Monday and Friday. Spread these things out a little bit more and include 3 series now on the channel. We'll be back next time to continue on here. Chacha Vauzz on his quest to get his first career